Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 25th of November 2022, day after Thanksgiving. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing fine. We are on the top part of Paddington Bear. The background, since it is all the same color, I have been using my multiplacer. I have decided to finish the background and then fill in Paddington Bear. This is a new method that I am trying. I do want to finish with him this weekend so we can start on our beautiful holiday projects. As you know, I love to decorate and I go all out for doing holiday projects. Sometimes on my multiplacer picks up the drills, sometimes it doesn't feel like it. At the moment, it doesn't feel like it. Look, come here. Okay, let's fold this back here. And that's the hat on Paddington Bear. Right there. I don't think we did that color yet. Yeah, shut the light off so you can't see. That's a cue. Let me see. No, we have not used that color yet. So let's see what this color is like. With a square shaped diamond in here. Now these are round diamonds for Paddington Bear. Let's see. So we start with this color right there. I am in a very awkward position at the moment. Trying to do this. Because I have so many projects right here on my table. I'm trying to be quiet. Hubby is sleeping. He's on night shift all this week, so he is getting some sleep. We already had our noon meal. And they have turned down the heat in the plant, and actually it is just too cold to be working in a big winter overcoat. I really don't understand how they are trying to manage that. Hubby works with different machines, so he moves around, you know, that way it's not that uncomfortable for him, but many of the jobs are like sitting in one place for 8 hours. And at those low temperatures, working with your hands now it is impossible to work with gloves on because majority of the work takes very fine movements. Oh, I really don't know. Those who could went on vacation. Majority of the vacations were used up when they had problems with the machine, so the company automatically put you on vacation, which I don't think is fair when you don't have the ability to pick the time that you want to go on a vacation. So actually they used up his paid vacations. Now he will have some time off between the two holidays, the end of the year, usually. But I really don't know how long they can keep going with, temperatures of 15, 16 degrees centigrade. It is just not possible to do the desk work with those temperatures. And a lot of people are getting sick from sitting. Actually, it's a damp environment. Not only is it cold, but it's damp. If you don't heat properly, those big workplaces, where there's like a theater, like a hangar, if they are not heated properly, they get damp. Of course, the machines give off heat and they also give up moisture. So, all around a very stupid idea. It's not going to work. Well, yeah, as far as schools are concerned, they give the kids blankets. I would say might as well just shut down. Because the minuses are coming. We really need snow here. The agriculture has been doing without. In this city, we had no snow for the past 3 years, which I find weird. This is Hungary. We get snow in the winter. Of course there was snow, up in the mountains and in other parts of Hungary, but in this particular city, there was no snow. Which means there's quite a bit of drought because the snow is needed to melt in order for a reserve of water to be available, in the ground, which they don't have. We get a little bit of drizzle of rain, but really not enough to make up for the lack of the snow cover. And we need the snow cover, to kill certain undesirable elements. We need it to be frozen for the ground. So we need less chemicals to sterilize the soil and things like that. I am not a farmer, but I hear them complaining. And of course the price of produce goes up. The price of fertilizer went up when you were able to get it. Actually, certain things have created problems where there really should not be problems. I will not go into any greater detail. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I do live in Hungary. We are on the border of Ukraine. That's all I'm going to say about that. We have telecom across the street. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they have turned on the thermometer because the workers are sitting there in a t-shirt, whereas essential plants, they are working in winter coats with, you know, flannel or wool undies. Extremely uncomfortable. And it will lead to many more illness, which means many more absentees from work. So this is what I mean. They might as well just shut down if they're going to keep this up. Because they cannot meet the quota or anything else that is needed. Some of the pay is dependent on how much you produce during the 8 hours. So it is not an hourly wage, but how much you have produced. And if you don't meet 100% of what is expected, then they have a tendency to fire you. There's a very large overturn of workers. Well, this doesn't affect, husband because, like I said, he has very specific job with the machines, and he is on hourly wage. But most of the ladies that are working there, 3 shifts, they are mothers. And if they get sick, they take the illness home to the family. And you know how it goes. When you have children, if one is ill, then you can bet for, the rest of the brood will slowly also get unwell. So I'm sure they're going to have to make some serious adjustments because this is not working. I think the whole thing is stupidity, but that's only one little person's opinion, and my opinion is only important to myself. I do have opinions, yes. The beautiful red color that we're doing. Really, I would definitely suggest doing some colorful crafts when it's a rainy, dark, dull day like it is, because it will definitely cheer you up. And I have scented candle, you can turn on a good movie or music that you enjoy. Really, give yourself a little treat. Here's my scented candle, see? No, I can't light it up because the curtain will light up soon. That would be a little bit too much light, I mean, just because it's cold, we really don't want to set the house on fire. I don't think that would be, desirable. Yeah, I do get silly ideas at times. Don't mind me. Those of you that have been with me for a while, you don't understand my weird sense of humor. Okay, you don't belong there, and you don't belong there. We are having some unruly diamonds, let me tell you. Get up from there. Well, some people have nails. I'm not one of those people. Mine break all the time. Okay, I think we're done with this red color. really enjoyed it. Well, what is this brown color? Is that his hair or something like that? Possibly. Does Paddington Bear have hair? I suppose it must have, oh, help. You know what? It must have fur. Sometimes my mind goes blank. At other times it just stops working, you know, like, well, I don't feel like working, so why you want to talk? Yeah, I guess it's old age, you know? Whatever. No problem. We solve problems. We don't worry about things like that, you know? So we got our tree up yesterday. It's a little one. Since this is a small flat, I mean, where would I put a huge tree, you know? And of course, all the decorations on the tree were handmade. Some of them we did together. And what I usually do is make some new ones every year. And this is how I have a collection. I still have room on the tree for new ones. And we do have new diamond painting for the holidays. So we're really just getting into the holiday. And this time I have ordered the diamond paintings in time. So I will not be left out like I usually am. But then, you know, you can find great buys after the holidays. So don't worry if your diamond painting project doesn't get here in time. There's going to be Christmas next year too. And you can find fantastic sales. There's nothing wrong if a diamond painting is on sale. I have told you this many times. It just means they're making room to get new diamond paintings, so they have to sell the old ones. This is how it works. So Paddington Bear's hat is red and brown. I think the brown must be his fur. I really don't know much about Paddington Bear, but I thought it was such a sweet scene, you know, when he had tea with Her Majesty, our beloved past queen. At holiday times, we usually miss a little bit more the ones that have already gone ahead from this life. That's my opinion. Since we don't have any family in this country, you know, except for the nuclear family, you know, like. But it is a small one. We have adopted, you know, grandparents and what have you. There are many lonely people out there that at this holiday time, if you invite them for a holiday meal, it really, I don't even know how to phrase it. I don't want to sound too pompous or anything like that, but it makes a difference, really does, in their lives to have somebody. You see all these families together at holiday time, and that's when you really get to miss those that are not around anymore. And if you're going to set the table, it really doesn't take much to put an extra plate on a table and invite somebody. I mean, that's not going to break. And that's not going to leave anybody starving if you're going to, have an extra mouth to feed. Because if you're like me, you always make too much for the holidays. I do try to keep it within strict bounds this year. There are many situations, and I am not the only one. I'm not complaining. We're not going to lack anything. Just tone it down a little bit. I have always found that inviting somebody to share our meal gives a warm feeling, not only for the person you have invited, but for the whole family, to realize just how blessed they are to have a home, warm food, things like that. Sometimes we take it for granted until we lose it. And then we realize just how precious and how valuable it was, right? I don't want to go into preaching, but just try it. If you are able to, try it and you will see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I think we're done with the symbol D. I found one over there. Okay. Looks good. Oh, I love it. Absolutely adore it. Let's see. What is capital T? Well, it's sort of a tan color, vanilla color. And we have speckles of that here, there, and everywhere. So we're going to have to search for this particular symbol. It's just a little bit of confetti, really not much. Like I said, the background is mainly multiplacing because it's all the same color. So I am able to do it with the multiplacer. Sometimes the multiplacer, does work. The drills are very nice and shining, clean, no problem with it. That's the church bells playing music. Now, all through the holiday season, it will play Hungarian Christmas carols. They change it. Tomorrow, they're going to have a festival in the park. We've been there quite a few times, remember? They're going to light the outdoor Advent wreath. And since the majority of the residents are Roman Catholic, they're going to have a service in the church and a concert, and then they're going to have a party outside in the cold. That should be fun. That will be at night tomorrow. And of course they're going to have all kinds of food and drink. Unfortunately, the prices are so high that majority of the people were not able to afford to splurge like we usually do. This is what I mean. We will have everything basic, but nothing, So none of the usual extra splurging that we would do at holiday time. Not this year. We have to keep our, thumb on the pulse of the heating costs and the cost of living going up. It's the same all over the world. Nothing so different over here. So of course we will have a holiday celebration, but just tone it down a little bit. And I would definitely suggest that, do not go for those of us that have credit cards. It's so easy to go overboard. This is why I switched. I only have debit card, which means I can only spend how much money I put on it. So come January, I will not be hit by a whole bunch of holiday bills that need to be paid. We have a rule in the family that the adults do not give presents to each other. Actually, me having to cook 3 or 4 holiday dinners is enough of a present. Like I said, with the price of everything going up, yes. Because we have different people coming at different times. So this is why I will have to cook, more than one holiday meal. We give presents to the little ones. For the grown-ups, I give toiletries, little gift packages of, I know what they like, what they usually use. And it's always a welcome gift. I don't get perfume anymore because they really don't use it that much anymore. Okay. For some reason, things are not sticking here. First they don't stick and then they don't want to move over. I think I might have a piece of paper stuck there. What is this? Bit of an operation over here. Paddington's nose got stuck. Nope, it's his hat. And that's why the diamond didn't want to stick, because we have a piece of that the paper, which I really can't see, so I'm just sort of trying to feel my way over here. Really? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I think that should do it. Okay, you don't belong here. You go back where you belong. And this one goes there. Let's see. And we're missing another red one. First it doesn't want to stick, then it doesn't want to come up. Now let's see. Okay. Now it's working. Or so I thought. Okay. This is a glue pen. Okay, I'm going to have to put some glue on here. Just when we thought we could get it problem-free, we got it. We fixed it. Like I said, we don't get upset. We fix problems. There we go. All done. Looking good. So we might have some of the cover over there stuck on there real hard. And this is a glue pen. This is what I used to fill in where the glue seemed to be missing. Thank you very much for spending time with me this afternoon. Stay safe, stay healthy, be happy. Please hit the like button. I will see you next time. Bye.